Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to some more Z1R Swiss Round 3. We have a 1-1 matchup between Bakuda and thomjay. My name is Tracy M. With me today is K-Tap. How are you doing, K-Tap?
I'm doing fine. I'm happy to see a race this early in the day.
Absolutely. Our runners in Z1R seem to like a lot of evening races. We also have a huge shout out to Mrs. Malkier jumping in at the last minute, doing the tracking for us. Can't do it without the trackers. Uh, Trackers in every speed gaming randomizer tournament always are MVPs.
I mean, they are our eyes, and catching what we can't see.
All right, and here we go. $60 arrows is nice. Immediately see it looks like a Quest 2 overworld with that start screen. How you like no money? Also, how you like 0 HP enemies with that starting magic boomerang?
Ew.
Well, you don't want it to be too easy for our runners, huh? Is that what I'm hearing?
I mean, I wouldn't mind it being easy, nice and easy jet seed. No one doesn't mind those.
Well, easy combat doesn't mean jet seed. You know, our items could troll us. 28 rupee bombs. They see, that's not so good.
That isn't good, but we know our secrets are randomized.
Okay, I saw the Triforces. Let me pull up my cheat sheet. We haven't seen any actual dungeons. Either a 2 and a 6 or a 3 and a 6. Depending on whether we have, if it's second quest, first half dungeons, that is a 2 Triforce.
So thomjay,
yeah, that's not a second quest level 2.
thomjay found his wooden sword, and we have sword beams, so we don't know if they're permanent until he takes a hit. But on the other hand, Bakuda has found level 2, and these vires are squishy.
Yep, everything's squishy in this seat. So yeah, it looks like we do have a Triforce 3 and a Triforce 6 to start with. We'll see. And then I think about that was level 2. I always get my 2s and my 3s mixed up in Quest 2. So yeah, we'll see. Level 2. Let me look at this again.
They are easy.
Yeah. Maybe. Okay. I won't discount it being Quest 2 yet. I suspect it is not.
But any roads.
Yeah, so yeah, Bakuda, first one into a dungeon. Not having the virus turn into keys is a wonderful thing.
But thomjay has the combat advantage with that wood sword already found, and any rose is going to give a lot more overworld versatility.
Yeah, so it takes us to nice locations.
And that's not our item.
Key early for Bakuda. A compass. Looks like our drops are shuffled, because normally those gels would not drop anything.
Well, that's good to know.
Chat's saying all we need is heart shuffle now. Boomerang's not going to work on the dark nuts. Looks like Bakuda may be able to get an early Triforce so long as it is in this next room, appearing right away, or behind enemies that we can kill with the boomerang.
So do we know if this is shapes or not yet?
We don't know yet. Level 2, based on the fact of the way he came down, I don't think this is a Q1 2. This could be a Q. Sorry, I don't think this is a Q2. But I'm not sure. It looks very Quest 1. The fact that we just had a dark room in there would indicate that it's not your favorite item as the Armos item. And thomjay finds level 8. Oh, this could be a Q2 8.
Well, what is the lesser evil? First quest 8 or second quest 8?
Oh, first quest 8 is not even close. Second quest 8 is horrible. It has 7 transports, 2 of them are one-ways.
Well, both runners are now in level 8. The one with a combat advantage.
Yeah, Bakuda still without that wood sword's not going to be able to kill any of the and the dark nuts still. Won't be able. I mean, could kill the Dango here, but will not be able to get bomb drops from it. Key for thomjay.
But thomjay has 7 bombs. That's still a nice bomb count.
Yeah, Bakuda with 0 bombs. May not be long for this level 8. This is looking more and more like a Q2.
Well,
we do have Quest 2 enemies because we have those wonderful red bubbles.
Yeah, you love to see them. But look at this Dark Nut room on thomjay's end.
Yeah, thank goodness for 0 HP enemies, because he's going to make quick work of these. Okay, if he lives, he will make quick work of these dark nuts.
Well, we do know permanent sword beams are not on.
A book?
Ah, one of the more useful wooden items, or at least made out of trees.
And our book is not an atlas.
So just a translator today.
And there's our Triforce, but let's see if thomjay decides to go a little further in this 8.
So that is 2 Triforces just
Oh no! Oh no! We are ladder blocked, and we have no way of killing that dark nut.
It's a trap!
It is a trap. Oh, that's a shame, because the Triforce is just right there.
Well, thomjay's gonna have to go back to start and basically walk back to this Triforce.
Yeah, we'll see if he does.
On the floor.
This won't take long.
The Bakuda takes an overworld death and is heading back to start.
Chat rightly pointing out, could have bombed. That bomb hitbox is pretty big. Okay, Bakuda meanwhile is going to go back into the overworld.
But we still have at least a potential floor heart and 1 more item in this 8.
Yeah, we don't know whether Heart Shuffle is on. That book in 8, well, let's just wait until we see... No, actually, we have the Armos item as the raft, so... I was beginning to wonder if we had the weird mixed vanilla items, but with the raft as the Armos item, not the power bracelets, we're at least item shuffle completely. Just don't know if it's heart shuffle yet, because we haven't seen any hearts. We haven't even seen it take any heart.
Well, you gotta have heart!
I already did this room, so I can just skip it. Now I was just going to grab the Triforce and leave.
Good plan!
Bakuda immediately checking the raft spot.
Ah!
And a gambling game, so nothing for that raft spot.
Good riddance! 1 more to go!
And thomjay's gonna hope that he never has to go back into level 8 again.
Last
no candle yet. thomjay going back into 2.
I don't think... Oh yeah, thomjay was in this too. We probably will easily get that Triforce out of 2. But I think we'll probably see a full clear of this level 2 unless there's like a recorder or ladder block. And level 2 will be off the docket.
Yeah, level 2 in Quest 1 is a pretty nice dungeon. A lot of rooms will connect to each other. And yeah, we are with the dark room we saw earlier. This is definitely a Quest. This is no way. This is Quest 2 level 2.
I mean, first quest is all nice. And I like this. To be honest, I like the design of the first quest dungeons better than second quest. But maybe I'm just biased, but we do see a blue candle in the shop, but I did not catch that price.
Well, given that Bakuda has 47 rupees still to his name, I'm gonna guess that it was more than 47 rupees. Yeah, these 0 HP enemies will still hurt you, so be a little bit more careful on Bakuda's side. Yeah, see, there it is.
Yep, just because they're squishy doesn't mean they can't kill. And thank you, chat, for pointing out it was 75 rupee blue candle. That's pricey.
Yeah, and we still haven't found a take any. And Tom J is going to continue to dig out this level 2.
Which
it is
is
going to be 2 floor drop items. One might be a container heart if we do have heart shuffle off, which we have no indication one way or the other of.
well, it can present the option. So these wall masters are just chilling in the wall. And Tom J gets rewarded with a key. Is it a key to the path we need?
Okay, so if we, if we had any doubt this was Q1, that is definitely a map of level 2 Q1.
And Bakuda finally picks up his wooden sword.
Yeah, that'll help out a lot.
And let's see what's over here. A Goma.
Well, if there's a drop item in that room, we're not getting it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like seeing the potential of a bow lock very early on, because that means we're going to have to go on a wild goose chase for a bow.
I mean, this isn't too bad a room to get to, so if, you know, Tom J will mark that room and come back to it later when the time comes, if he's looking for things.
But both are steadily building up their rupee count.
Okay, Tom J is gonna grab this Triforce, probably gonna leave the dungeon at this point. Oh, and Bakuda takes a sword to the face with those Lionels. Okay, Tom J is gonna go back into 2. Maybe he hasn't gone up yet. Yeah, there's some rooms to the top that he hasn't been in.
Oh, up to the top of the power bracelet 2 we go. So would you say it's a power bracelet or a banana?
I mean, it's supposed to be the moon, so whether you agree with that name of it that the original game gave us, I don't know. Bakuda back into 8 with a sword. Hopefully we'll see if he gets trapped by that same room, and is actually going to go check going up with these walk-through walls, which is really smart because we know there's a room up above here. Ah, white sword on the floor for Tom J. Really nice item. Not a required item, but definitely not one you're going to turn down.
Makes
get an extra key out of this.
Yeah, an extra key is quite nice and makes these enemies a little less dangerous. And we see some slow little noodles getting destroyed. And a dig dogger in level 8.
Okay, I think the only room that Tom J didn't clear was the Goma room. So the other drop item is going to be in that room, most likely.
Well, maybe if we're lucky, it's indicating the bow is going to be somewhere easy to find.
Nah. More likely it's just nothing important in that location. It's probably just a heart container. Although, again, we have not seen any heart container, so no indication of heart drop versus not heart drop. Small seat gets rolled up, so that's good. As we are looking at its second quest, Overworld.
I mean, we can take all the money we can get. And Tom J is gonna get the news that the raft is still just a bundle of firewood.
Yeah, I don't know what that room is, but it looks like there might be some water or blocks or something. Without a candle to light that up, not an easy room to deal with.
If only we had a candle.
Yeah, take any's. Where are you?
That's a good question. They must be hiding.
Although, to be fair, I did not see whether there was a candle with the wood sword. So I don't even know if we can get...
There was no candle with wood sword.
There was no candle? Okay, so we have to buy a candle, which makes it interesting that Tom J decided to go ahead and buy arrows, having not gotten a candle yet.
Well, probably he's thinking with that Goma and potential bow block. Just trying to nip that in the bud.
Yeah, but we don't have a bow yet. We have no idea where the bow is. It's a... Yeah, I think that's a Quest 1 bomb spot that thomjay tried right there.
And Bakuda takes a death in this level 8, and back to start he goes, and maybe we'll
go this way.
Triforce this run around.
Go this, yeah, this is the way you want to go. Okay, potions lady. We haven't seen anything to the left here.
Maybe we'll go to the left this time!
But I imagine Bakuda goes to the right first. To the right is the book and the Triforce, and the room that thomjay got trapped in.
Yes, that is correct. The chat is bringing up a really good point of satisfaction about having bunnies and pancakes be at 0 HP.
Now, Pole's voices and likes not having to be able to kill them very quickly is always nice.
I mean, vanilla, they're just a pain without the proper equipment.
No, likes are always a pain. Pole's voices become much easier once you get the bow. Which is why in Quest 2, they don't give you the bow until after you have to fight the Pole's voices. And Bakuda's still having trouble in this 8.
And we're seeing some more overworld exploration on thomjay's side. Oh! Bakuda just ups and leaves 8.
Yeah, I mean, there was nothing hard required in there that we've found already. So, I mean, if he comes back with a ladder, we know there's a ladder block section that we couldn't get to. thomjay, meanwhile, finds a level 6.
It's very blue.
But the one thing I'm noticing, we had a cave at our start screen, which is the vanilla level 3 Quest 1 location, which would indicate that it is a Quest 2, that it's a full-on Quest 2 overworld. And he's been checking several spots that are Quest 1 only, so I'm not sure he's got, what kind of tracking software, what kind of map he has.
Well, eventually it'll catch on.
And that, yeah, the compass showing us the dead Triforce that we already have.
Of course, it's just sitting there for a dungeon where we don't need to hunt down the Triforce unless we want a health refill.
And a warp bat to start.
But you can get that for free!
I'd rather get it with the refill. Also, you pick it up and you're going back to start whether you want to or not, so...
But you can just, with 3 hearts, you can just pirouette in and out and you get a refill!
Our old men aren't even giving us a witty comment that we see every time. they're just silent. Yeah, in fact, we have.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, thomjay has the book, and they're still not saying anything. So, I didn't realize that was a possibility, but it sure looks that way.
But we did see the recorder on the coast.
Okay, so ladder has potentially added importance.
Potentially. I mean, if something's behind Dig Dugger or in any of the recorder spots in the overworld.
I mean, it's a Q2 overworld, so that's a lot of locations, and walking into Patra like that is not great for your health.
Hey, Patra just wants a hug! Show us some love! Poor thing, just wants to give a hug to Link only to kill him? That must be traumatizing!
Okay, looks like thomjay is going to go ahead and leave 6 to do more exploration. 6 being a high magic sword. We can't even get the blue. We can't even get the white sword item, and you're trying to give us magic sword. Yeah, thanks, game. But yeah, with 6 being a Triforce that we already have,
there's not really much incentive to explore level 6, especially like if Heart Shuffle was.
Yeah, getting.
Well, take any white sword item at the same time.
Yeah, the white sword item is a heart. So maybe Heart Shuffle is on. But that could just be the Coast Heart, so, yeah, that is a really funny heart. Poor Bakuda's like, what's going on? I can't pick it up. It's not a take any. Because a take any is going to have a potion as an option. So as we saw on thomjay's side.
Yep. But we do at least know where that heart is, our white sword item is. And that's one step closer to picking up another heart. So you're getting...
yay, we got some hearts.
So hearts for hearts. That's what the game is telling me. You gotta have heart to pick up the heart.
Yeah. Yeah, with 5 hearts, when thomjay finds that heart, we'll be more likely to be able to pick it up. Bakuda finding the large secret at 57. Ooh.
We're gonna have our wallet strapped very tightly. Yeah. And we're gonna be clutching the purse strings a little bit.
Bakuda decides to pick up the arrows. Has plenty of money to get a candle in the next candle shop.
Well, I hope Bakuda picks up a candle, because that's the only way we're going to get one, unless we find the red candle lying around somewhere.
I mean, if we find a dungeon, I mean, yeah, we could definitely find the red candle. Certainly possible. But, yeah, both are runners with enough money to buy one when they find the next shop. $49 for a meat is not bad. Could be useful in level 8. And thomjay gets his candle. Bakuda gets that 4th heart, his first heart container.
Yep, and we're gonna be seeing some more of the overworld. And we're gonna start bombing some mountains and enforcing and creating some landslides. With the amount of burning bushes and bombing mountainsides, are we considering Link an eco-terrorist?
I mean, the trees grow back, right? The trees will grow back the next time he plays, so, you know. It's not his fault that everybody decided to put their stuff under trees.
And let's see, are you useless? Yes, you are! Good riddance to the raft. May we take the time to light you with a fire with that red candle, and then roast you with our silver arrows, and have a pig.
Alright, Bakuda finds 6. We'll see if he digs this at all.
Maybe, he might dig slightly.
Looks like he's at least going to check a few rooms here.
I just had the best thought of a pun if he just didn't dig this dungeon.
Yeah, see there thomjay is looking for another Quest 1 location. There's a reason none of them have opened up, because we are full on 2Q here for the overworld.
But we are seeing these gorillas just tossing their boomerangs around.
He's gonna grab the letter.
So, we have a prescription note to finally pick up our drugs from the pharmacy.
Yeah, these are 0 HP enemies to answer chat.
Yeah.
Which, you know, makes life a lot easier, but, you know, our health has been pretty low early.
So if they get a few good hits on us, it's back to start we go.
Oh, it's a 6! 6 heart wooden sword item, and it's just the coast heart. Oh, okay. I guess we don't know for sure it's the coast heart, because we actually haven't seen any, we haven't seen any heart, drops in dungeons yet, but...
Yeah,
we don't know for sure if this is Heart Shuffle. That is pretty funny.
So you gotta have 6 hearts to get 7 hearts. Lovely.
Yep. Don't know if either runner will end up picking that up.
It's not like they're gonna actually go for mags actively.
Well, if it's convenient, you might still go for it because we haven't determined boss health yet. Or
True,
gain
we
an
haven't run
HP.
into too many of them. But Patra's being quite a tank.
Yeah, boss health is definitely not 0 HP.
Well, here's level 9. And that was a floor heart dropped by Patra.
Yeah, our first floor heart of the seed. So Heart Shuffle still looking like it's on? Well, okay, that's actually the first indication that Heart Shuffle is or is not on. So there's no still about that.
I mean, it's not over until we rescue the girl. But there's the Coke and Pepsi product wars. Did I see that Pepsi was cheaper?
No. Red was 69 and blue was 42. So
Coke is the superior product. But we see our small secret of 14 rupees.
yeah, we've seen a few of those. I don't know that we've seen a mid secret yet.
Oh yeah, right.
There's our mids. It rolled up 1 rupee. Okay, well, it's the 1 extra rupee and the 4 extra rupees not going to make up for only 1 large secret, and it being, I think it was 57. It was really low.
Yeah, I think so. So, this seed is being very frugal with us. But we haven't seen level 1 yet.
We haven't seen 1, 4, 5, or 7. So we're still missing a lot of dungeons. And, you know, Bakuda's still without a candle. thomjay having just bought a candle. We're just barely getting to all the burn bushes. You know,
Yeah,
Bakuda is...
I'd want to find
avoided-
level 1 real fast. Then I'd have potential 3 items to pick up.
Yeah, and Bakuda of note avoided the fairy refill and now is down to 1.5 hearts. Hey, there's a 7th heart. And he has more than enough to pick up the white sword heart.
At this rate, we are going to see a magical sword. So as more and more bushes get burned, we're going to see what's behind them.
Level 5.
With a key block. And level 2. And Bakuda's back in level 2.
Yep. Okay, thomjay is going to go ahead and go into this level 5.
It's like a nice hot pink, and I love it. And gets rewarded for using a key, gets a key, so refund.
Is able to bomb up.
But
Get a
Tom
key?
gets no bombs.
Okay, is able to keep going.
Tom's just gonna want to hope that there's an enemy that's dropping bombs nearby.
Yeah, and we don't know for sure what all the enemies are that are in the bomb drop category for this particular. Although this room we can use the key to get through, or we can just walk through the open door. So
Open doors are free, and we're seeing a lot of old men.
yep,
They have
just not
nothing-
talkative.
Yeah, there's nothing to say, and block.
Yeah, we're ladder blocked there.
Through the key door we go.
And hi, Wizrobes.
Ooh, they're bomb dropping Wizrobes, even better.
Well, I mean that's normal, but now we have some bombs to use.
Well, it's normal. It's still not guaranteed.
No, well, it wouldn't be. Yeah, it wouldn't be guaranteed, of course, with the shuffle on.
So I'll take my bombs and go exploding some walls.
Bakuda still needs to find a candle shop. A
Yeah.
rare seed that doesn't require a candle somewhere.
Candles are useful.
So to answer chat, we have a Q1 on the first half, we have a Q2 on the second half. No shapes.
No shape, no fun shapes today.
Okay, I think he'll bomb down here. I didn't see any... maybe not. There's got to be a way to get down, or there needs to be a transport. And I haven't really seen a transport. And Bakuda gets his candle at 29 minutes plus in. That's not ideal.
And thomjay is probably thinking, where am I gonna go? And the answer is not in this level.
Yeah, leaving level 5.
It is a tactical retreat.
Bakuda finds level 9. And you know, the one consolation to a 2Q second half is the 2Q9 is actually an easier 9 than a Q1 or shapes would typically be.
Yeah, I prefer second quest 9 over first quest 9. Plus, it's a face.
Okay, of note, Bakuda did pick up his white sword in level 2.
That is good to know. And, oh my gosh, thomjay's on half a heart.
Okay, now he's on 1.5. Finding that take. He's probably gonna up A. And
Of course, this game.
there's not a lot of good places to go from here.
I mean, this is why we have trackers. And why the runners have their own trackers. It's to keep track of where everything is.
Okay, yeah, back to start. Now let's see where he goes now.
If someone is able to recall from memory every location in, like, just one seed, but multiple seeds, that's difficult. And we see some expensive meat. And the recorder taunting us on the coast, but what's new? But we're running out of spots and running out of items.
Yeah, I feel like the ladder's got to show up pretty soon so we can pick up that recorder, because it opens up 11 overworld spots in Quest 2.
But there's a potential about it could be a power bracelet, ladder locked recorder.
Well, first we got to find the... Yeah, I mean, the ladder could be anywhere, really.
I'm betting power... if the seed's gonna be trolley, it's gonna give you a power bracelet, and then the ladder.
Yeah, and all the power bracelet spots are in play, because we have seen the any roads already. What we haven't done yet is Death Mountain, and thomjay may be heading that way right now with a screen scroll here.
Well, we're gonna need a lot of ammo for that. If only we had a boomstick.
Yeah, no boomstick this seed. We already found the book in level 8. But it's just as well, because not likely we're going to have the money to buy it anyway, so...
But what I do want to see is that maybe I can pray silvers are going blocked?
I mean, they've both bought arrows already, so that's not really a big deal. That's a big deal when you haven't bought arrows. It is amusing, though, when it happens, for sure.
But we're finally getting up to Death Mountain. And maybe we'll be rewarded.
Yeah, there might be more we can do in 8. 8 has 2 more items outstanding. There might be more we can... We didn't get very far in 5 or 6. But it may very well be that there's just another level up here that has that ladder, so we can get to that recorder.
I mean, the answer could be in level 8. That is a possibility with having 2 items left to be found.
Yeah, and that transport that took us where thomjay found the Triforce. I'm pretty certain he did not at any point go to the left. There's a key door there. So there's a lot of level 8 yet to be explored.
And we're climbing on and bombing more caves, only to not get rewarded. Well, maybe some rupees along the way, but no dungeons.
Yeah, might have to choose one of those dungeons to go back into. Or we could find level 4.
Ooh, and the door's open!
Bakuda finding 5. We'll see if Bakuda gets farther in 5 than thomjay did.
Maybe. Or is just leaving level 5?
Nah, he's trying to pirouette the door open, but I don't think he can because the door is not opposite the entrance.
Yep, you gotta spend one to... But, okay.
He's gonna try going up here and then back down. We'll see if this does it.
Maybe? I mean, it's not like he's gonna lose a key.
Yeah, that did work. Okay, we're good.
Oh, I didn't know that would work. This forge is really dark and mysterious.
Yeah, I like a lot of the different colors that we have in our dungeons in Randomizer, but this is one I really don't like. It's not easy on the eyes.
I mean, it's harder to see. I mean, some items can stick out due to the color contrast. But other times, enemies can just blend in. So I guess we can say this 4 is in dark mode.
I mean, it makes sense. There's a lot of dark rooms in Vanilla 4. Yeah, I figured that was the tea room. That's actually where the map would normally be.
Of course. The tea room is spilling the tea.
And without a ladder, we can't go over that and do the clip. Of course, the game will never force you to do that ladder clip over 2 water spots like that, but
it's still a nice trick to know.
It looks like thomjay is gonna grab the map. Some runners will go out of their way to avoid the map, others will go out of their way to pick it up, and others will grab it if it's convenient. When we know what the dungeons look like. I
mean, it's always an advantage to know what your dungeons look like, especially in first quest and second quest you can have in mixed, you can have it memorized with it in shapes. The map's value increases it even further.
I mean, yeah, the maps are really valuable in shapes. Oh, we got a push block. This is going to be our item.
And let's see what it is.
Oh, wow, the any key. That's huge.
Is this where any key is vanilla?
No, the any key is in level 8 in both quests, so definitely not.
So, is the any key in the any key shaped dungeon?
Yeah, that is kind of a key-like shape. I never thought about that. But in this case it is, and normally it's an 8.
But keys are no longer a problem.
Not for thomjay. Bakuda hasn't found that any key yet.
Bakuda has 5 keys.
Yeah, but those keys can be used up in a hurry. And high ladder. Oh, poor thomjay. This is the second time that he's been locked in a Chevy room But fortunately, this time he has a ranged weapon in this boomerang that can kill all the bats, so...
Yeah, and let's see if we can... That Dit Dogger could be blocking our floor item. Or the Triforce.
Yeah, there's a few places. There's a room we can't even get to without a ladder. So that won't be the ladder. Could be a bow. Could be silvers. We still haven't confirmed heart shuffle on or off. We found 1 floor heart, and we found what we think is the coast heart at the white sword item, but could just be a random boss heart container. Yeah, and also the Triforce could be in that room that we couldn't get to. So.
Or we could have a double whammy, item and Triforce in the same room.
Not a drop item. A staircase item can happen like that. Although I think our Triforces have been in Triforce rooms, which would mean that can't happen. But yeah, in general, that is a thing that can happen. A Triforce and a staircase being in the same room.
Well, this is good news.
Oh, hey, there's the Triforce.
That means
'Cause
that
we got a
Dig
compass.
Dogger is most likely blocking our floor item.
Okay. Level 4, potentially done.
Odd if Dig Dogger has anything to say about it. And
Well, again, it
one.
all depends on this. We just don't have enough evidence to call this not Heart Shuffle, but the indications are there.
I mean, does Hyrule practice innocent before guilty?
I don't know.
So are you
And
considering
which
Heart
version is
Shuffle
innocent?
off for its on?
Oh, and we find 7.
So we only haven't seen level 1.
Yeah, we're just missing 1. So maybe 1's behind the recorder?
Or the power bracelet.
Or it's not behind anything. There's no forced block in this tournament.
But we
There's
do have a staircase.
I don't think I've seen a seed without some sort of block dungeon, but it doesn't have to happen.
But we do see some manhandlers here. And we saw a transport staircase.
Yeah, level 7 is another one of those awful levels. Fortunately, thomjay has plenty of money, so he can go ahead and keep his hearts if he wants to.
So is he gonna get mugged? So he's gonna pay off the mugger.
Nah, he's gonna up an A. He's gonna try and avoid having to go through that room. And there's a Triforce, so if the item here is not important, item or items, he won't have to go through that mugger room.
Jeez, what is with the Triforces just laying around for free tonight?
Let's see if he goes back in. No, I don't blame him for not going back in. It's a Quest 2-7. No one wants to dig Quest 2-7.
Agreed. Though, we don't know where level 1 is. We need that ladder.
Well, we don't know if we need the ladder. If we find level 1, and so far nothing has for sure been ladder blocked in terms of in the dungeon.
Is not level 5 not ladder blocked on both ends?
Don't know that we saw enough of level 5 to see for sure. If chat can tell us a little bit more.
But we
I don't know
haven't
if chat saw anything.
Or silvers yet.
Yeah,
So
chat's saying basically what I'm saying, which is it could be, it looks like it might be, but we're not sure. Yeah.
But we still haven't seen the bow or silvers, and we kinda need those.
Yeah. I mean, silvers in level 9 would be not unusual. Bow in level 9 can happen. 50% chance that important items can be in 9. But typically because of that...
for this tournament.
Yeah, because it's 50% that it can't be in 9, you typically won't... you may or may not see runners dig 9 first. Now, if you're looking for bow and silvers, maybe you look in 9 and hoping you get the silvers and hoping you get the items quickly, especially in a 2Q9.
I mean, it's better to double dip second quest 9 rather than first quest 9 because first quest 9 is huge.
It all depends on how quickly the items are, but yeah, in general, your extra dips of a larger dungeon are going to be worse for sure.
thomjay is assessing his surroundings.
Yeah, he may be trying to figure out which dungeon he can go back to. The fact that we've only seen one floor heart, though, we just, yeah, this floor heart shuffle thing that we just can't figure out yet.
Yeah, they're gonna be a little annoying until we can finally nail them down. And we've seen a lot of this mountain.
I mean, there's 3, you know, assuming heart shuffle, which I'm not, but there's up to 3 items in 1. We only got 1 item out of 2. I believe we got... Actually, I'm not sure we got any items out of 3.
Nope.
4, we got the any key, so there's potentially a floor heart or an item in 4. 5, we haven't gotten anything out of. 6, nope. Yeah, there's a lot of choices, and we still need 2 major items for sure.
And Bakuda's picking up this Triforce.
So he's going to explore a little bit further to the west first. Hi, Gliok.
It's time to take shelter or fight. Or maybe, if we're lucky, get in the hitbox.
Ooh.
Well, at least it isn't that far from start. And thomjay's back in this level 6. Let's see if we're gonna go further now in level 6 with any key in our hands.
Yeah, fortunately he has... Well, Bakuda still doesn't have the any key. But does have enough keys to do stuff. Has enough money to pay off the mugger if he gets to that far and wants to do it.
Weren't we blocked early in 6 by like a dark room-like setting?
I don't remember what blocked us in 6. Okay, we got a push block. We have an item. No, it is the transport. I think we saw the transport based on what I'm seeing on thomjay's map. Because, yeah, it's taking us to this upper segment.
Yep.
No, don't. This is either this is a dead end or that's a bomb wall. Oh, no, it could go up. Oh no, it does go up. Never mind. We're on the far end of this.
And only to do with a manhandler with no bombs.
No bombs. Yeah, he had money enough to go ahead and pay off the mugger, and there's really nothing else. I mean, yeah, it'd be nice to buy a blue ring, but we're really far away from a blue ring.
You could have sneaked around that manhandler, gone to the key door, and see if there was any bomb-dropping enemies within the range. The Patra's here too! And we have a push block shutter door. And to find more enemies and bombs. And maybe we're gonna bomb in a different direction soon.
Well, thomjay wants to try and get down, and there's level 6 has that bottom section that kind of curls up in a hook. Kind of the opposite of Quest 2 level 6, which kind of curls up in a hook on the top.
Bakuda took the walk of shame to go pick up some bombs along the way, and is back to at round 2 for this level 7.
Okay, thomjay comparing the map that he's mapped out with the map on the screen.
Well, we're gonna
what rooms he hasn't found. This looks like a ladder block. Yep, this is a ladder block.
We haven't seen the Triforce room in here. Oh wait, yes we have. I'm dumb.
I believe we started with 6.
Yeah, duh. I'm like thinking, looking at 5 and seeing 5 and 6 next to each other. But,
there's a ladder in 7. That could be big for Bakuda.
This is big. With the amount of ladder blocks, and with 7 being second quest 7, it is less incentive to go clear and go dig for that item.
Yeah, I was gonna note that Triforce in 6 being ladder blocked, even though it's one we already have, would indicate that ladder was not going to be in 9, but we saw it clearly isn't in 9. Because it's in 7.
Well, I don't think thomjay's gonna go there anytime soon, unless it's like a last resort.
No, it's really not gonna be his first choice.
Well, it's either level 7 or level 8, which is... Would you rather go into second quest 8 or second quest 7?
Well, we also have... I mean, there's some overworld... I'm not sure how much overworld he has left. Looks like he's gonna go for 8. One more item in 8. 3 still has an outstanding item. 5 still has an outstanding item.
I mean, we have a
There's a floor heart. Okay, so more indication that we have not heart shuffle.
It's starting to appear that way. I mean, if we get items in the stairwell,
A heart in the stairwell would tell us that we are heart shuffle. An item on the floor would also tell us. So you can never really confirm that it isn't, unless you find all the floor hearts or all the items.
or
But yeah, it's
find
definitely
hearts
not looking
in-
likely.
or find 2 or 3 hearts in the same dungeon per se.
Well, yeah, but that would mean you found one in a staircase, because no dungeons have multiple floor drops that aren't normally at least one heart container.
But wow, Bakuda has 7 keys. 7.
I've seen much higher number of keys, and keys can go away very quickly.
That's why, because they were like very kind of key starved at the beginning, but not too key starved. But now,
Nah,
keys
this really wasn't that bad for keys early. We've
But-
definitely seen some races where keys were forgive the pun, a key factor.
So I'm really hoping that the item in here or items are not like in the dredges, deep in the trenches of this level 8.
Yeah, this looked like it was gonna push. I mean, it's 8. There's a ton of push blocks.
Oh!
Oh, it's the bow! Okay, so both awful Quest 2 dungeons with a potentially required item. 8, definitely required with that bow. That's everything in 8. We've seen a floor drop heart, we've seen the bow, we've seen the book. thomjay should be done with 8.
And
It's
good
probably
riddance.
wondering what to do with it, though. I mean, there was that Gomo block in level 2, but that's probably just a heart. Since we never found the second floor item in 2, which,
But thomjay would rather track that level 2 Gomo block over level 7.
I disagree. If I feel like Heart Shuffle's not on, I'm not gonna go that far out of my way to a location that's just most likely just gonna give me a heart.
Oh, true. I forgot they found the White Sword in 2.
A little surprised that we haven't seen Bakuda pick up that recorder.
He'll make his way there eventually. But for all we know, the recorder could not be required.
Yeah, we don't know yet. There's a really good chance it's required to find level 1.
Right, I forgot level 1. Level 1 was so quiet that I forgot about it.
And, you'd hate to get to level 9 and suddenly need it for a dig dogger.
True.
Plus, it's fast travel, so there's a lot of good reasons to pick up the recorder.
But with the dwindling amount of overworld locations and more items required for checks of the remaining locations, that level 1 is either power bracelet or recorder blocked.
Okay, thomjay where he needs to be, back into level 7. I should get the ladder out of this. Bakuda, meanwhile, gets his luxury any key. At 4 keys, you're picking that up.
Any keys.
Yeah, I think it was Fury I asked once, when do you not pick up the any key? He's like, well, if I have double-digit keys in 9, then maybe I'll skip the any key. But mostly runners are going to pick that up.
True, that is like the one of the few scenarios. But thomjay has 222 rupees.
Yeah, so Q2 level 7 was not going to bomb that. That wall was not going to bomb.
But we're getting closer and closer. I'm still wondering. Where
Yeah,
is
needs to
Whirl?
keep on. Yeah, thomjay needs to keep going into 7. Bakuda needs to get back to 8. Bakuda didn't pick up any of the. I think he may have picked up the heart container, but did not pick up the book or the bow. That's sitting in 8. There are a lot of ladder blocks at 8, but none of them led to anything.
So it's just gonna be a goose chase. And we're getting closer and closer and finding that mugger room.
Yeah,
But
you
thomjay,
need to pay the price. You got to do it.
you gotta pay the toll.
It is an up.
Ooh, and Bakuda's screen world wrapping to get that recorder.
Yeah, that's a common play. Do a little bit of checking over there, and then go get this recorder. Unfortunately, you can't go back, and there's a recorder spot right there.
So close.
Yeah, and thomjay's gonna get that ladder, which is really nice because there's 3. I believe I want. Is it 3 or 4? I think it's 4 transports. With one of them is a one-way transport in level 7. If you can avoid those, it's really good. So
Yeah.
thomjay is definitely done with 7 and 8. Even if Heart Shuffle's not on, we saw floor hearts in both 7 and 8.
But
Bakuda, meanwhile, is going to start checking these recorder spots.
This will give us information.
Yeah, Bakuda's hoping that he's going to find level 1. Hey, that's right, we haven't actually seen level 3. We had the Triforce to level 3, so we didn't really care. That's a really
Why,
pretty
hello
purple.
there.
So, yeah, he looks like he's going to dig this, probably looking for the bow. Best he can hope to find here is silvers. Looks like thomjay's going to do that same screen wrap to get his recorder.
Well, it is the smart play. And maybe we'll see if the silvers are in level 3. And we have a compass of uselessness, while thomjay is a little above that recorder.
Yeah, you should be able to get to it, though. I think that ladder's low enough.
We'll
find out in a second.
That's if Zora doesn't snipe him down.
Let's see. Okay, he's just gonna be able to go all the way to the coast, and then we'll be able to walk back up. Good. Looks like he's taking a refill.
Yeah, but no item in here yet.
I assume we'll go right back in, though. thomjay will start his recorder checks.
And eventually they'll catch up with each other, but oh shoot!
I mean, at least you're in the right part of the chute. You can go through.
You can go through the hole. And through these open doors.
thomjay gonna shortly join Bakuda in level 3.
And Dig Dogger, looks like our recorder's gonna get some use.
Let's see if that's a. No, looks like he just dropped a heart. I don't think that was a floor heart. I think it was just a regular heart.
But we still haven't seen our staircase item.
Yeah, so our runner's fairly even, except Bakuda just hasn't spent enough time in level 8. And he does need to go back there. He needs to get the Triforce, but also the bow is an 8.
But also, coming into that room on the left side with low health.
Yeah, not ideal. And they're even in this exact same room right now.
They're almost in sync. Never mind. Just taking away my thoughts before they can be acted upon.
Well, thomjay hasn't opened this key door yet, and Bakuda's been through it, so it makes sense that he wants to go this way. It's that useless compass.
And maybe we'll find the staircase soon.
Oh, this could be a push block. It is not. thomjay showing his frustration that it is not a push block.
And that room is not as nasty as it could be with those 0 HP enemies.
Yeah, a little surprised that he went up in the Triforce room. The Triforces have been all in Triforce rooms so far.
Push!
Oh, just a red candle.
Oh man.
Yeah, Bakuda having full clear 3. thomjay looks like he's gonna full clear 3, so it's even.
But it wasn't too bad of a waste of time. Though.
Nah, it was a bad waste of time, but it was an equal waste of time, so.
Yes. But the gap is gonna keep getting wider if Bakuda doesn't go back and spend some quality time with Second Quest 8.
It makes sense that he wants to find this one. I mean, one is going to have 2 items at least for him. Also, I think thomjay has just decided that this is Heart Shuffle, and is not going to kill that Dig Dogger. I'll see if he goes for it now. Oh, maybe.
Just a little.
Oh, it is okay. It is the floor heart.
So I guess we can say with like what we've seen, I'm just gonna say that Heart Shuffle is off.
Every indication is that it's off. That doesn't mean that it can't decide to troll us at the end of the seed. That can happen. But until further notice, we're gonna say that it's off. Yeah, this is the item room. Blue Wiz robes. You still suck even with sword beams and
0 HP.
0 HP, but we can make a lot quicker work. Meanwhile, Bakuda's gonna check these ladder spots. And thomjay sees that red candle. Looks like he wants it. The biggest reason I can think of for grabbing that red candle is if we have red bubbles in 9. Candle boosts are a really good way of avoiding a red bubble curse. So.
True.
Otherwise, that red candle's not doing anything for us.
It could just sit and look pretty.
Okay, so not sure if that's vanilla dungeons or beaten dungeons, because that location serves as both.
Good point.
I should say whether that's vanilla or not vanilla. It is beaten dungeons, though, that's for sure. I'd like to see another flute of that to see if it goes to. Yeah, thomjay's going to start doing the desert spots, so we're not going to see yet. Bakuda back in 5. Haven't gotten the item or the Triforce out of this dungeon.
So, my guess is that silvers are either in 5 or 1.
I mean, at this point, I think we're 50% that it's 5 or 1, 50% that it's in 9. That's not true. We still have... I'll say 33%, because there's also level 1, so... But always, going ahead and digging a dungeon you need a Triforce for anyway. It makes a lot of sense.
Well, let's see if we can speed run this level 5. But we still...
Interestingly enough, thomjay with 227 rupees is actually getting to the point where maybe he could get a blue ring if he wants it.
But Bakuda's at half a heart.
Of course, door repair guy. Doesn't help.
And the Wizrobe snipes down Bakuda.
And thomjay decides, you know what, let's go into 5.
Well, it's a good thing they're in the place to be.
We don't know if this is the place to be. This could be the power bracelet's still outstanding. It could be in here, which would potentially block level 1, but we don't know that yet. There's still quite a few recorder spots.
True. Or the silvers could be in here.
Well, we have to get the Triforce here anyway, so going into level 5 when you're right there makes a lot of sense.
But both runners are making quick work of these dungeon rooms.
And there's a push block. I think we saw the transport already.
Yeah.
No, we did not see the transport already because that is it right there.
Okay, I thought we saw this room earlier, but everything starts to.
I mean, maybe we saw it before, and we just
Ooh,
they're both pushing it. Yeah, Land Mole is.
Yeah.
And thomjay says no. Which
For good
we now know
reason.
is correct.
Do you want to get ambushed by those noodles?
No. Okay, this could be a push block room.
This is where the transport's
Oh, is it the transport? Okay, then it is a push block room. And thomjay gonna use the trick that says, if I kill one land mole and leave, the other one will be dead as well.
And thomjay's gonna get the news about the transport staircase.
He doesn't need to go through it because he's seen the other side, and he knows it.
And he's getting a nice health refill. There's even a bomb
this will be the
drop
item.
and our item right here.
Red ring, okay. Not required, but very welcome.
I'll
get to
take
see
that.
the little bottom, the basement room turn pink. That's always fun.
I mean, it means thomjay is going to be a lot harder to take down now, and these enemies are going to stand less of a chance.
Yeah, he's gonna grab this Triforce, and I think he'll leave the dungeon. Bakuda's gonna get this nice bomb upgrade. thomjay's not getting that. And it was a full-on 4-bomb, yep. And thomjay will continue the search for level 1.
Where in the world is level 1? That is the million-dollar question.
Okay, so we still have an item out of... Let's see. We got both items out of 8. We have got the item out of 7. 6. We still have an item out of 6.
Yes. 6.
And
6,
Bakuda about to find his
9,
red ring.
1.
Yeah, and with it being silvers, the odds of silvers being in 9 are a lot higher than of bow being in 9. Because silvers can always be in 9.
That is true.
thomjay looks like maybe double-checking his recorder spots. I think we've hit most of the ones to the east, but there's several to the west that we have not hit.
To the west we go.
And Bakuda picks up his Triforce. And again, the biggest difference between our runners is thomjay has full cleared 8 for a book, a bow, and a heart container. And Bakuda's only seen that heart container, has not seen the book or the bow.
So, the two things that are making the biggest differences in this race. One is going to be how level 9 is going to behave today, and 2, Bakuda still never went back into level 8 for that bow, and just
he's going to have to get there at some point. There we go. So 1 was recorder block, power bracelet not needed. So it could potentially be hanging out in 9, if important items in 9. Or it could just be right here in 1.
Huh.
I mean, we don't need it anymore. It's not going to do anything for us.
It's just a cool-looking accessory. At least we get a cool-looking bracelet to add to our power ring. Show off that bling link.
Also, nice for thomjay that he doesn't have to dig out the floor item. He just found it right away.
So we just can rush to the stair room and get out of here.
Yeah, if he... I mean, one is going to be small enough that he's probably going to try and dig out this item. This stair item.
Yeah, because one is like...
But then at that point, he will be either 6 or 9, and with 2 items in 9, I think you just go to 9.
That's
and you just write off 6, and unless you're forced over there.
I mean, I'm someone, when I see people completing seeds, my first thought is item density.
I think more to the point is you have to be finding things in 9 anyway. So even if you have to leave and go back to 6, you can get a lot of valuable information. Thomjay's like, I'm just gonna give the heart. At 217 rupees, though, I'm a little surprised. Like, there's nothing left to spend money on.
If only we're asking for money and not life. Or bombs. And the reverse C is not being nice right now.
No, it's not the push block. Also, looks like that mugger might not have been required, but I'm not sure.
True.
This looks like a... Nope. I was about to say it looks like it could be push block. It is not. But there it is. This is the item.
But you know, there is still one more use for rupees.
Yeah, we're not picking that up. Okay, so Thomjay's gonna grab this Triforce, and I suspect he's just gonna head right to level 9 and look for his silvers there.
That's the play. We need fancy skewers to roast a pig on. So we're gonna roast Ganon by starting a fire with the red candle on the raft. Use the silver arrows as like the things that you put the spigot on, like the things on the side. And use your white sword as the spigot to roast him slowly. And then we'll get Ganon.
So this is going to vanilla dungeons of note. So he's gonna try and figure out where the closest to level 9 is. I forget where 9 was, but we're gonna see it in just a second. Bakuda finds his level 1. And he's gonna find, once he finds the item in here, he's gonna have a do you go into 8? Do you go into 6? Or do you go into 9 hoping that important items can be there and that the bow is there?
To be honest, I'm gonna think Bakuda's gonna have level 8 as a last resort.
No, you talked about item density. 2 items in 8 versus only 1 in 6.
Oh yeah, right.
And he's got to get the Triforce anyway, so I imagine he'll go to 8 first.
Right, I forgot he didn't have the Triforce. But we are level 9 over here. So, do you want to tell our viewers what we're looking for?
Well, first we need to find these silver arrows that were free. Then we're going to be listening for that noisy Ganon roar that can be heard through the walls of an adjacent room. And then we'll be looking for that door that'll open automatically because we've killed Ganon. Or, you know, if we haven't killed Ganon, it will not open even if we've killed all the enemies.
What I will say is that those silver arrows were just under the welcome mat.
They're just right there.
I'm just wondering, did Saber place them right there? Oh, the tea that these stealthos have. It must be boiling hot and be ready to be spilled.
Now, this being Quest 2 level 9 is a little bit smaller, doesn't have as many transports. The rooms don't really connect as nicely, though. Transports, I believe it is 3 total, but 2 of them are one-ways.
Yeah, one-way stop to a trap.
I mean, in Vanilla 9, one of the one-ways takes you to Ganon, so... Also, nice fairy drops there for Thomjay.
Of course, the fairies drop when you're at full health. And north we go.
Yeah, it's also said that things like to be in the ears. If you look at the dungeon map, it looks like 2 ears on each side.
Yeah, 'cause it's a face.
So
And
things like to hang
Bakuda
out there.
is
In vanilla, the silvers are in one ear, and and Ganon is in the other.
Yeah. Oh shoot. This is not a fun room. But Bakuda found the bad news about that magical boomerang, got his level 1 Triforce, and is on the way to
Red
level...
ring is in the ear. Yeah, thank you. I got that backwards. Yeah, the silvers I think are in the right eye. I flipped them. And, you know, with 0 HP enemies, thomjay using that... See, there's Zelda's in the right ear. I think that might even be her vanilla location for Quest 2 dungeon.
At this rate, I'm gonna wonder if this 9 is even randomized.
Well, those silvers are not in the normal place, so...
Zelda's just hiding out in her usual spot.
We're gonna push a block and see if it takes us anywhere useful. And Bakuda back into 8, where he needs a Triforce, a bow, and may pick up a useless book. And the book, you know, completely useless. It didn't translate old men. It didn't give us maps, and we're probably not finding the wand to actually throw fireballs.
Scrap paper. That's what the book could be used for.
Unfortunately
Well?
for Bakuda, is in the wrong part of 8. And may end up spending a lot more time in this 8 because there are a lot of ladder blocks that thomjay couldn't go through because he didn't have the ladder when he went through here. And
It's
none of those
just,
ladder blocks are required.
It's just gonna lead him further and further away from that bow.
Also noting that thomjay does not have a potion, so will not be able to do anything about a red bubble curse should it occur.
But at least the Hyrule drivers won't be as painful.
So far, I don't think we haven't found too many red bubble only rooms, though.
But we still haven't found Ganon yet.
Well, we haven't found a path to Zelda either, so... Speaking of red bubble rooms, wow, that's one of your nightmarish red bubble rooms.
I mean, with the amount of rupees that thomjay has, unless thomjay's thinking worst case scenario. Oh, never mind. Here's Ganon.
No 0 HP Ganon today. So thomjay's gonna want to get into a stun lock. Oh, didn't quite have it. That fireball decided to say no for him. And he's saying the exact thing. I think he's about halfway there.
We're halfway there. Whoa! We're living on a prayer.
There we go. That is a dead Ganon. And now we just need to make our way up to that upper right corner, where Zelda's probably chilling in her own room.
Can I place my bet about transport staircase to the room next to Zelda?
Well, we've seen a couple of transports already, so could happen, but there may only be one left. As we end up back at the starting spot.
It's backtracking time!
Now, the good news is, now if we get Red Bubble Cursed, not nearly as big a deal.
And Bakuda is just coming upon that bow right now.
Yeah, also of note has the compass, so we'll be able to pick up that Triforce very quickly. We'll probably never find that useless book. It looks like he might have come to that bow in a different direction, though I'm not sure. I feel like thomjay came at it from the right.
Honestly, don't remember, and it's a little dark in here.
Yeah, thomjay was wondering why he couldn't go anywhere. It's because he's in a shoot room.
Now it's time to go up and maybe to the right. No bomb hole there.
Could be a walk-through wall, though.
Yeah, how are we gonna get to Zelda?
Yeah, there may be a path that Triforce if Bakuda keeps going to the right, but is instead going to take the staircase.
We're running out of rooms here.
And there's a lot of things to the right. We just can't quite get there yet.
We just have to find a way.
Well, here's a transport. Maybe it'll take us there. Nope. I think we've been to this one before.
We'll get there someday. Zelda's level 9 is starting to troll us a little bit.
Yeah, this is the shoot room.
So close, yet out of sight. But on the bright side, with Zelda being harder to find, this is giving Bakuda more and more time to catch it up, but Bakuda's still digging for that book.
Yeah, so chat knowing the same thing that I'm seeing. I haven't seen thomjay go for a lot of walkthroughs. This is a second quest 9, therefore there are walkthrough walls.
It could just be something the runner forgot.
Yeah, I mean, he was walking through walls in 8 earlier. I don't think we had any walkthrough walls that we need to do in 7. And we are now Bubble Curse, but we have silver arrows and plenty of ammo to use them.
That's what all those rupees are for.
Yeah, if he spends 236 rupees, I give up. He has to use all those rupees. Okay, now we're getting a little bit closer.
We're inching our way there.
It's gonna be there we go. There is a walkthrough try. And maybe to the... I would try to the right.
To the right, to the right. To the left, to the left, to the left.
Yeah, well, there's nothing... Yeah, we've seen the room to the left.
Then, how much more right can we go?
We can go right in this room, and the room below it.
There we go!
But these won't connect to the ear. So there may be a transport staircase in one of these.
I guess you can say it's a stairway to heaven.
Yeah, that was gonna push through for sure, but it's not a transport.
This level 9 is, at this rate, is gonna be full cleared. Oh? We're getting closer!
Nah, I think we need to get to the upper left to find that last transport to take us through. So maybe you were right that we do need that to find that magic staircase.
Oh, I hate when my predictions are right. It usually means something bad for the runners. I just had to inflict commentator's curse.
Now, he's still got quite a big lead over Bakuda. Bakuda still needs to find that Triforce out of 8. And still needs to get to 9. I mean, the silvers were free. He'll get those pretty quickly. And then Ganon wasn't too hard to find.
It's just this level 9 navigation is what's taking a while.
There's our bait block, which is a big who cares, because we can come at it from the top. This will be another transport.
Oh, we're gonna get there someday. Zelda's just gonna have to wait a little longer.
And Bakuda finding another transport.
Maybe that'll take him in the right direction to that Triforce and out of this dungeon?
That Triforce was... There was a transport immediately... Maybe not immediately, but it was a few rooms to the right of start. And then you had to go... a few rooms, and then one down. Okay, now we're in a new area of 9.
Oh ho ho!
There'd be a room above, I believe. There's definitely a room to the left here.
Could be left. Up. I'm not good with directions.
This is not going to be a transport room, because those are... Yeah, because it's got water. Okay, it looks like we need to go one to the left. Sorry, to the right here.
Well, that didn't bomb hole.
Might be able to get to it from below in this other room.
What is this with this level 9 tonight?
Yeah, I don't think he tried going up from here. There it is. There's the bomb hole. This is not a transport room either. Okay, so it definitely wasn't this part of the dungeon. We're missing a transport elsewhere.
We're missing some vital information.
Yeah, there's a little corner at the upper right that he hasn't gotten into yet. And Bakuda finds his book. So he will have the decision that thomjay had, whether to go look for the silvers in 9 or go back to 6. I hope for his sake, he goes to 9, because the silvers are right there at the beginning.
I mean, the only way that Bakuda can make this up and clench back, get a chance of victory, is to head straight for level 9, get those silvers, find Ganon easily, and then quickly find the path to Zelda. And that's saying something, because we're almost out of ways to get to Zelda on thomjay's end.
Yeah, there's a room to the right here. It's got to be accessible either from this room or from below, and I think we tried from below. He has no bombs! Oh my god!
Oh, walk of shame time! Oh, this is gonna make even more time for Bakuda to make up.
Well, it gives time back for Bakuda.
You know what I mean. English is hard.
And Bakuda entering level 9.
Bakuda could still clinch this race.
I think this is the wrong direction for getting to the silvers, though, unfortunately for him.
Yeah. I mean, it's still possible. It's not over until it's over.
Yeah, that's the silvers room that thomjay's in right now. It might be this one. Okay, we got the wood boomerang. So that means the wand is chilling out in level 6.
Yeah, that's where it is.
Hey, there's some bombs for thomjay. Okay, now if he can go back to that same room, and hopefully he can bomb to the right.
But I did hear a
Oh, hi, bomb drop.
Of course they come when you just need them least. Now on the bright side, 8 bombs. The Bakuda still hasn't gotten to the room with silvers yet.
Yeah, I'm convinced it's he needs to go one room to the right and try and bomb to the right.
Almost there. There's only so many
Okay.
places we can go.
So this is where he ran out of bombs. I don't think there's a room up.
To the right? To the right? Or did we bomb there earlier?
Oh wait, maybe not. Yeah, there's only 4 up there. No, that's not. Yeah, it's not there. So there is a transport somewhere. We've seen everything but the 4 rooms of that ear.
And we've seen everything except that transport staircase.
There's a room left of start. Chat saying. Okay, Bakuda finds his silvers.
Bakuda got the silvers. Consolation prize.
Okay, so thomjay is starting to run on borrowed time here. Needs to find this transport staircase. Now, granted, it's been hard for him to find. That means it's probably gonna be hard for Bakuda to find. But
Hey, 9 is known as the Greek equalizer. So 9 can change a lot of things.
And Bakuda finds Ganon, so thomjay's edge is now down to just more exploration.
For all we know, Bakuda could stumble upon that transport staircase first. Oh, and thomjay's gonna try to ladder clip over here.
And he's been in this room a few times.
Oh, right. I forgot. Level 9 should just been going in circles for me. Is this our transport staircase?
It could be. Nope.
Wait,
we haven't been to the right of this room. Yeah, now this is looking good. This is looking very promising for thomjay.
Oh, and thomjay is like was close near that room. So
now, it's not gonna bomb above, but it should bomb or walk through to the right.
Right and then up, or walk through wall and up.
Now he needs to go to the right again. Zelda's almost certainly in her own room because Ganon was in his room, so he needs to come from below, and this is it right here.
So get your GGs in chat.
thomjay is your winner with an official race time of 1:32:17. GG's to thomjay. Gonna go to 2-1.
Well, isn't Bakuda near that staircase we need?
Not really.
Honestly, I can't even remember.
It's a little bit further down into the left.
Still, a 1:30 something is not that bad of a time and random percent. Do we know if thomjay is coming in for interview yet?
No indication. Oh, looks like he's ready to come on in.
Well, we're gonna be joined by him soon.
And I do believe we have thomjay with us. GG's.
Thank you, thank you.
So, yeah, I mean, you had a nice little lead, mainly because you had dug out 8 earlier and more efficiently than Bakuda did. But that 9...
Yeah, that 9 is something.
Even things out a little bit.
I couldn't find the right stairs, so
Yeah. I mean, you were all
started to
over that
panic
night.
a little. Started to panic also, so it was total
I
chaos.
Yeah, I probably would have too. um, but yeah, I mean, you made it through. You're 2-1 now. So, how do you feel?
It feels good.
So, what are your thoughts on this seed?
It was a little tricky at first, but the ladder solved most problems
Yeah.
I had.
The recorder being ladder blocked on the coast, and 2 dungeons behind that ladder. You both wasted time full clearing level 3. If you're curious, I like that you picked up the red candle. Not that you end up using it, but you were ready to do those candle boosts through those red bubbles if it came up. So that was kind of nice.
I was just happy to find something.
Yeah, something. Yeah, we never. I mean, at this point, we saw so few floor hearts that it's pretty clear that we did not have the heart shuffle. But it was for a long time we weren't sure. Like, well, we think it's not.
But the silvers, on the other hand, those are right under the doormat, as I said earlier.
Yeah, that's what the one good thing about this seed.
Yeah, we were very quick silvers in 9. At the time, the only other place he had left to go back to was 6, and you didn't really want to do that, I imagine.
Wow.
So I gotta ask though, do you do a lot of second quests, or I'm gonna assume you don't do a lot of second quests, because it did look like you were checking. It was a full second quest overworld. It looked like you were checking a lot of the first quest locations. Was that just to make sure, or was that just just a general unfamiliarity with the map?
I do minimal second quest,
Fair enough.
and also my tracker is also all the spots is on it. So.
Oh, okay. I've been told there are trackers that will let you mark whether it's quest 1 or quest 2. So, but if you like the one you have at this point, I don't know that I would advise changing, because we like what we're used to, right?
Yeah. The King tracker.
Yep. And in the end, it's not that much extra time. It's just there's just a handful of places. King Doll saying you're using his tracker and it's the worst.
Yeah. But
we're getting close to Zelda over here on Bakuda's end.
Yeah, looks like he's found the path. I believe he still has a potion with that 1.5 hearts left, so.
But level 9.
Okay, here we are. We got through. And GG's to Bakuda, finishing up with an official race time of 1:37:32. We'll move on to 1 and 2 next week. We'll see if he joins us today.
So who are you looking forward to going against next week in the Wheel of Doom?
I don't know who's 1 and 2. So
No, you're 2 and 1, right? I mean,
you guys.
Yeah, I was gonna say this was a 1-1 matchup. That's what we were told.
I don't know who's available, but
yeah, I mean it's still early enough in the week that we don't know all the 2-1 runners yet. So I don't know how many of the 1-1 match, or I guess the 1-1 and the 2-0 match has been played. And we are joined by Bakuda. GG's.
GG.
Can you hear us? Okay, well, oh, there you are. I can hear you.
Okay, there we go. You can hear me now?
Yep.
Oh, what a race. Wow, that was close.
Yeah, I mean, you made up a lot of time. You got through level 9 a lot quicker. In the end, it was level 8 that destroyed you.
Level 8 decimated me.
Yeah. Level 8, Tom J dug it without the ladder. And there were a lot of places he couldn't get to, so there just weren't that many locations to go to, and was able to get that bow, and that he very early got the Triforce in the book and went back for the bow later. And still didn't have the ladder at the time, so was able to get through that dungeon a lot quicker. If it makes you feel better, you both fully dug out level 3 and wasted your time in there for what was a red candle.
Okay, level 3. Thanks for reminding me about that, because I was pissed. Well, I was upset at level 3 until I got to 8. Then 8 made me forget level 3. But I had forgotten I already had the Triforce until after I grabbed the Triforce. I was like, what a great Triforce! I go to my tracker and it's already there. Well,
Yep.
I'll get the item. It'll be worth it for the item.
Right? Yeah, the bow could have been in there to your knowledge.
Yeah,
Power bracelet
and then
blocking 1. You know?
to hide that red candle behind a blue Lanmola and was it a blue Wizrobe room?
Yeah,
That was just salt on the wound.
I mean, at least it was a 0 HP 1-hit KO with Wizard Broom. It could have been a lot worse. You know?
It could have been a lot worse.
But yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, and I don't know if you even grabbed the book in 8, but yeah, the book was useless, completely useless. Did nothing. Did absolutely nothing, because we didn't find the wand, and it didn't translate Old Man, and it didn't give us maps. And it's not a boomstick. So.
It's scrap paper.
I'm so glad I found that book when I did, because I was stuck deep in 8 with no sword and just kept running into these blue Darknut rooms that I can't clear and that could push. So I'm like, I can't clear these.
Yeah, and you'd hate to. I think you found the bow first before the book, which meant you had.
I found
could have
the
been
bow.
silvers, you know.
I found the bow so quickly that by the time I got the book, I said, finally, I found an item here. Now where's the second item? And then I looked and, oh, wait.
Yeah.
I'm done. Get
and
me
the
out
book was right next to the Triforce, so yeah, let's just go. Let's get out.
But no, that was fun. I do appreciate seeing Tom J finish, because my heart was pounding out of its chest. Like, come on, she's got to be here somewhere.
Yeah,
Put me out of my
he
misery
full
there.
cleared 9 and then some.
Man.
Must
Yeah,
have been
that
in 9
9
for 20 minutes or something.
That 9 was atrocious.
For a second quest 9, which is usually nicer because fewer transports and generally fewer rooms, that was a pretty bad second quest 9.
Well, the road to Zelda is completely blocked off unless you find that one transport in the middle of nowhere.
Yep.
And then there's that little emergency exit from the Patra that I just happened to take and was like, wait a minute, my map says there's a wall. Oh, never mind. There is a wall there.
Yep.
But no, that was a very fun seed. A lot of it went really quickly. It was just that 8 and that 9.
Yep, absolutely. All right. Anything else either one of you want to add before we go ahead and close things out here?
No, just want to thank. Okay, I have to ask: is it Tom J or Thom J?
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Okay.
Oh, you had me nervous for a second. Like, wait a minute, have I been pronouncing the name wrong the entire time?
Thanks for the great race. I could tell it was really close, and I'm looking forward to watching it again. But thank you so much for the great race. That was a lot of fun, and thanks you guys for the commentary.
Yeah, you're very welcome.
You're welcome, and GG's.
GG's.
He's...
Got anything else, Tom J?
Nope.
All
Thank you.
right.
Good night.
Thank you. Yeah, it's pretty late for you. You get some. I'm assuming you're out there in European land and need to get some sleep. So have a good evening.
Oh right, you're in Europe. Oh good lord, it's the middle of the night.
It's almost 12 now. So.
Yep, that's what I was thinking. All right. Well, thank you for putting on a great show. We really appreciate it, and have a good sleep.
Bye.
All right, we do have more races to come at 7:30 over on SpeedGaming 3. We have Magic Friends versus Mako 71. At 8 o'clock, we have a pair of races over on SpeedGaming 2. We have BBQ.gov versus Alsoa 999. And
Ooh,
on
Barbecue
Speed
Bird.
Gaming main, right here, we have C Falcon 7 versus Sashlink. That is a 2-0 matchup, so really, that should be a fun one. And then over at 10 o'clock, right here on Speed Gaming, we have Random Effect versus Nintendo File Dave. Make sure you tune into all these. K-Tap, thank you very much for joining me. And of course, huge shout outs to Mrs. Malkier for doing the tracking. Trackers always are MVPs. Can't do it without them. Huge shout outs to her. And I'll let you close this out.
Well, we want to take the time to first thank our runners for putting on a great seat for us and just entertaining in general. I'd like to thank Mrs. M for just being a goat and popping in last minute, because trackers are always needed and are always welcome and don't always get as much support as they need, but we are grateful for you. I'd like to thank you, Tracy, for doing comms with me. And with that, Speed Gaming, we'll see you in another time, in another time, in another place, in another Hyrule that's mixed up.